All
get a
y'all
squiggin'.
gets a squiggsin'.
Yes.
Well, there's that like side-scrolling shooter one that I love, where it's the guy, he basically goes on a rampage against the war boss because the war boss stole his hair squig.
I clicked join, but I think I escaped too fast. Nope. I just didn't wait long enough. Alright, everybody pray for me for a heavy eviscerator. There are only 3 blues. And not even a single heavy eviscerator. They're all guns! They want me to upgrade my gun! I don't want to upgrade my gun! I don't care about my gun! Guns are dumb! I have a chainsword! I guess, you know, I will try the auto gun I accidentally bought. But I'm ready to go when you are.
Go ahead and start something.
Okay, I'm really just gonna hit quick play on a fucking Malice mission.
Throwing on
Oh, I may be in trouble here.
Uh-oh.
Except.
Okay.
Is there any kind of music you want to listen to while you watch my stream?
Fuck it. Something with Dragon Force. That or maybe I want to say Led Zeppelin for some damn reason.
You know what?
But I can't.
What do you feel about oh god, who are they? Who are they? Brain Dumb.
Powerwolf.
You knew.
What?
How did you know what I was thinking about?
That
Well,
was my third choice.
Holy shit, Miser just read my mind.
What was it?
It's Powerwolf.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
It's literally like, because in one of the D&D streams I watch, Powerwolf came up, like when they were talking during their break. Like, I haven't listened to Powerwolf in like a month or two. And obviously that thought left the ADD brain instantly. But when I brought up music, I'm like, oh, you know what? Something hit a tie. What word that is, I forget what it was. But I was literally about to look up Sanctified and Dynamite because I knew like that will never leave me.
Frug is now Wall.
Is Frug Wall? You have 3 zealots. I didn't think that I would be playing the most popular class.
It's the chainsword and the flamer, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, what? Okay, yeah, it's the flamer.
It's too much work. Too much work to get a psyker up to the flamer level.
Oh, does Psychers get a flamer?
Yeah, one of the stabs becomes like this blue fucking flamer.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've seen that before, actually.
Yeah, you see a lot more at higher levels because it's like a level 20 unlock.
Alright, well, I mean, this is the first time I've used an autogun since I was a dumb baby child. So, I mean...
Aw.
I accidentally bought it, so I at least should use it for one mission. It's a burst weapon. What the fuck? Why is it burst?
Depends on which mark you got.
I got the bad one. And again, like I said, I accidentally bought this. Did not want it. I hate it. I hate it. It's time to do an entire mission with just a sword. I've done it once, I'll do it again. I just want a new heavy eviscerator. Why is that so hard to ask for? I'm not gonna lie, I was very tempted to play Ogren, but then I saw two-handed chainsword, and I'm like, that's fine.
No, I know that temptation all too well.
I don't. Trevor! Trevor!
All I saw was a blood smear. Oh, hi. Hey, buddy.
All right, that should have been the achievement right there. It was not. I don't know why it wasn't. I'm fine. Alright, cool. There's a sniper. I'm less fine. I think I may have just blocked a sniper bullet. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I hit the sniper. I don't know if I hit the sniper. Well, I haven't DC'd yet, so that's a good sign. Did you just kill like an entire horde?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I tend to do that. But, yeah, it kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I think my build's a little off and I need to redo it.
Yeah, I need to look at my feats. Oh, wait, I should have actually gotten a feat before this mission. I think I unlocked one. I just hit level 20.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
For that poor guy who was hugging the fucking barrel before it detonated on accident.
Oh.
Alright, I really don't need an accuracy gun.
Just need a flamer.
Who would use an accuracy gun in a game like this?
Snipers.
Somebody who's designed specifically to take
I'm
out
down.
heavies.
The Psyker? Hey, bud. I'm okay. You know what? You're dealing with it. I believe in you. You got this. You are a fucking monster. Don't you, really? I'm just yeah. Just let me go. Did I DC?
No, where are the other two? Wait. Up, yep.
They're there.
Nope, we just rescue. The fuck are they doing?
One went down, so the other went to rescue him, and left you to deal with all of this. And I got shot twice by a sniper, so obviously I was at 2 health when I started going in. I have a gunner and a mook on me. Oh, it's Frug. It's Frug. This is Frug. There's the shield.
My friend is injustice.
We're getting your ass kicked. There are 3 gunners and a shotgunner. I fucking believe in you. Is your shield bash will actually work on that? You killed that guy with just the grenade. Nothing has exploded since I've been watching you. Oh, this is a shotgun? That makes more sense! I thought it was a grenade launcher. Alright, where's the other guy? Is the other guy dead too? Oh, no, there he is. There he is.
what the fuck modifier is on this?
It was a 3, man.
Yeah, was there like a fucking insane gunner horde? Or is this
There
just
was
some,
a
like,
V. I don't know what the V means.
Okay, was it a down V or an up V?
Up V. It was an actual V.
Then we should have been extremely good off, because then it was. Let's see. That we should have been fine.
I didn't
mean,
read. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't read what it did. It was a level 3. It had a V. I've never finished a V. So.
The V is the modifier.
Ah! I should have read what the modifier was.
Because if it's an up arrow, it's increased, basically increased enemies, and it's down, it's supposed to be like barely any.
I mean, it was the letter V.
Well, then it was. Sorry, my girlfriend just had me drink something and it like hit the tongue, and like after a second it was like bleh.
Ah. Miser, is my
Wasn't
stream doing
appropriate.
good?
Okay, I have learned an important lesson here.
Wow.
In all cases, the Rumbler is God.
Rumbler. Is that the shotgun?
That's the grenade launcher.
The grenade launchers. That's probably what I would use.
Well, I was like the shotgun, you know. I got the shield. I can be a little bit closer. I'll let other people do the range, and
Yeah. Oh. First thing I'm
No.
going to do is how do I sell this fucking auto gun?
you click on it, and then you press and hold X.
Oh, barter item. Look at that. Get out of my
Sure.
inventory.
Go
Also
to-
you.
And treat Hadron here. See, let's see here. I got this. Got this Rumbler. What can I? What do I do here? I get a new perk. Well,
Look
you
how
know,
much
I got
money
enough.
I'm making. We lose Miser?
Okay, I'm good with that.
Alright, I've got my bolt gun, my shotgun, and my flamer. Oh, wait, no, my melee weapons.
A lot of it I'm saving because I might want to for the blessings, because eventually we'll have to combine them.
Oh, so I shouldn't have just sold my purple.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst? You're gonna get them back.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm not very... I'll sell everything under a blue.
Like, there's a few that I'm not, because some of them are like, oh, get 6% dockets or 4% extra dockets. And it's like, no, I'm going to combine those two and any other dockets I get. So it's like, yes, now I have 90% increased dockets.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
gotten a plus dockets weapon. How close am I to the next reset? Half hour. This reset was fucking awful. Why do I keep coming to the Zealot? Is there any new shit for the Zealot? There is. I don't know if I like it. I like that one. Alright. What would I need to spend to get 2,400 cooliers? $11.50.
Yeah.
I would get a thunder hammer, an auto gun. Oh, I think it's an auto gun skill, or no, auto gun skin.
It ain't worth it.
A thunder hammer skin. A shirt. I get the golden mask, a golden skull mask, which I like. And no, just hard no, hard fucking no.
Okay, do you want scriptures? Well, that was gonna suck.
I
to be
think
honest.
I would. I
Grimoire,
think I'm,
nope.
I'm definitely closer to scriptures.
Alright, so I got one here. Should be fine.
I also
I think
just
it might have been the one we were just at.
I really need to kill one more monstrosity. Apparent. Wait, what? Why do my scriptures Reset. I'm apparently close to... I have 1 of 12 scriptures and 2 of 12 grimoires. And I need to complete 11 more missions before 2 days from now. Which is gonna be easy, actually, because tomorrow I work, I have Harley's fucking Christmas party that I need to go to, apparently. Oh yeah, either scriptures or grimoires, doesn't matter. I'm just glad I got my new shirt. That took me about 5 missions to finally complete. Just because we kept failing, because, you know, I couldn't shoot anybody, aka I couldn't shoot the sniper that apparently nobody wanted to deal with.
God, that one that we ran into.
That was awful.
Who'd you guys run out across the bridge? Because you weren't handling the sniper.
You know, Mr. Long Range, or other Mr. Long Range, the melees decided to deal with the fucking sniper.
Well, they were probably just dicking around somewhere.
I was delayed.
What was delayed?
Oh, my girlfriend accidentally smacked the wall, and then she's sitting there for a second like, huh. And then all of a sudden, ow!
I've been there. I've been there. It's like, that doesn't feel too bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, ow.
Reserves are critically low. This is unacceptable. Data indicates a suitable stockpile in heretic hands at Logistratum Chasm Station.
I didn't even realize. I didn't think about what we had. Looks like we have another zealot.
Ensure the area is secure.
And maybe a veteran?
And that's a, yeah. I think it's a vet.
I think it's a vet. I think we have 2 veterans, a vet and an Ogren. The party that is least likely to kill themselves.
Let's hope.
The least likely to kill
themselves.
Our Ogrins.
True.
Ah, shit.
What?
I froze. I'll log back in.
Frug not moving. No, Frug.
I can't tell if it's the damn tablet problem or what. I actually went to their Twitter and was like, hey, when are you gonna fix this? And then like I saw the update and was like, oh yay, the update. And no.
Goth Moogle is now playing Warhammer 40. Oh fuck, I fell. Come on, Medjara. You're my Frug surrogate. I'll keep you alive.
Just do your job. Well, the Emperor.
You know, I wish they'd add in Rattling. That would be fun.
I want to fight a squig. I'm gonna die.
Could you imagine that doing this fucking against orcs? It'd just be like, ah.
I think I would have more fun fighting against the orcs than any of the...
Well, I mean, think about it. A
Chaos.
space marine can solo an orc, yeah. But a normal human soloing and, like, fighting a single orc? All 4 of us? We would all still die. I mean, maybe because we have an Ogren.
Okay. Imperial Guard could handle orcs.
Yeah.
Orcs are just... It's just usually the number.
Okay. Again, my Warhammer knowledge is not the best.
No worries. I mean, eventually we would get overwhelmed and overswarmed by the orcs as they get better and better as we deplete our resources trying to get them out or wipe them out. As they only live for combat and they get better for each time they die. And
Even if you run, you still win because you live to fight another day. Hi, sir, you've been shooting me. Fuck you. This, oh, Frug, I'm sorry. I shot you in the back with a 20mm. I'm down again. God fucking damn it. And I'm down in fire. Is my mic... Okay, my mic is picking me up on OBS finally. I'm
Sorry,
gonna take this
there was
healing.
choices.
Frug, I'm sorry, I'm taking this healing. If you go down, I'll pick you up.
Fuck, keep shooting me in the ass.
It's not me, I promise. Not this time. What is a bolter? I want to know what caliber a bolter is.
It's not really a caliber. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know either. All I know is
I know it's a rocket-propelled grenade. That's all I know, and this should shatter my shoulder every time I fire it.
Which is not entirely true because it's basically a recoilless.
The way I've always pictured it, it was just a rapid shooting ballista cannon.
Well, a ballista would be a big-ass fucking arrow. This is definitely like... I want to call it very akin to a... Oh god, what are they called? All I know of them is the 30 mic, which is the 30 millimeter, which ain't right.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a marine
Oh,
weapon.
shite.
Okay, guess who pissed it off? It was
It
you.
was me. I had no idea it was there. Like literally no clue it was there. It was behind something, and I'm fighting, and all of a sudden I just hear the noise. And it's like, hi. I'm sorry.
I'm mad. As a
Like I could not. I don't even know where it was. It was just suddenly like standing up, and I'm like, wait, what? Why is this here?
all right now, well, I mean, the biggest thing is it's not our problem anymore.
So I think that means we have a monstrosity coming.
I did a decent amount of damage to that fucker too. Hey, Frug. She's. How are you already? Wait, did the demon host leave? All right, you have a. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not gonna do. I believe in you, friend, but I really don't. Yep, there it is. He got shot by the shotgunner. I would, to be honest, anybody who triggers Demon Host, I don't blame them for it. 90% of the time, every time I've triggered a Demon Host besides the first time, was, oh fuck, that was a Demon Host.
What the hell is going on with this? I have never failed this many.
I mean, that was 2? I mean, we only failed 2. We failed 2 in a row, and I haven't played a whole lot of 3s, I'm not gonna lie. And my main equipment is shit.
Oh, you want to go back to 2s? I feel like I need a power trip.
Yeah, let's go back to 2s and fucking street sweep them. Because I need to wait another 30 minutes to hopefully get a new heavy eviscerator that's above 200. Because I don't know how the power scaling works in this game, but my damage is... I don't even think it's poo-poo garbage. My damage is decent.
It gets weird.
When I fucking
I'm
load
not
in, I need to
sure.
pick a feat.
Pick a feet.
I really hope Harley got me I asked Harley for a pocket knife for Christmas. And I really hope she got me a good one. I use them for work. Constantly.
That's why I spend, weirdly enough, the best pocket knife I ever got, somehow, was one my mother bought, or got, like, from Copenhagen points because my dad chose. And I thought it was just kind of trash until one day I kind of let it rust a little bit, and then I realized, oh shit, this steel is actually pretty good. Because the pitting and discoloration on it was like, oh wait, this is actually really decent steel for what it is. Huh.
Oh god, my level 3 perks are amazing. Alright. There are 2 that I think will be great. I think. Holy Revenant. When until death ends, aka I get knocked down, but I don't because I'm a badass. You gain health based on the damage you deal during until death. Melee damage dealt heals twice the amount. Which is almost exactly always what I'm doing when I get hit down to my until death.
All I could hear was Chumbawamba in my head. I'll get knocked down.
I get up again. I'm gonna choose that one because I
it.
also think that's part of
Yes,
my.
I found it in my collection.
What?
That album.
Miser and I are listening to Blood of the Saints full album.
Hey, where's Jeeves? I don't see a Jeeves in my transport.
I only see a Jeebus in my transport.
We might be okay. So we got a psyker with a fancy mask and a shooty boy.
We have the full party. That's all four.
Yep.
I only see a Jeebus in my transport.
Yeah.
I have been enjoying the all guardsman party.
I'm
Just got
good.
done
I'm
with the
glad.
school part.
Yeah, as soon as you get past like the first, I think it's 1 to 3 are kind of mundane, but after that, it's a full fucking. It is a monstrosity, and I like that's what that if my Warhammer knowledge can be concised into an entire session of whatever game mode they're playing. That is pretty much my entire Warhammer knowledge. Is whatever I learned from the All Guardsman party.
Other than like the freaking backstory creation part, which was weirdly correct,
Right?
but also like wrong in every way.
Wait, did
I
Frug?
feel like it's
Did Frug?
yeah, I disconnected, and I'm back.
Oh, buddy.
But I feel like it would be somewhere between Miser or Mariner's game, you know, for us. Especially like the point where, yeah, the room with the skeleton and the headless guy playing poker.
I can absolutely like that. That is a Mariner scene. The beginning sequence feels so Miser.
Really?
Like, all right, here's 400 character sheets. When you finish this section, you will be playing whatever character you land on.
Don't write backstories. We'll worry about that. If
We'll
they
worry
survive.
about that later. These are just characters right now. Find a voice and go with that. Oh, Frug's here! My wall!
I think for me, the only slog I had to go through was, yeah, the very beginning and
The
the
dust
first
butterflies.
daily day.
Whatever the fuck they're called. Actually, Pineapps' campaign was a slog.
That was definitely a slog.
I realize that now that I have played other campaigns. But that being my first
Like-
campaign.
I also feel like in a weird way, like doing it that way really puts you into the mindset.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's why I'm the D&D player I am now. Is because
But I
I
meant,
was
like-
put through that.
Yep. Jeebus was also unlucky to run into me.
I think that was the best thing to come out of that campaign. 100%, in my opinion. Meeting you? I mean, you're still my friend after that. You're the only one.
Dude, I'll be honest, Miser, you were the luckiest freaking rebound from that fucking cursed
Oh my god! Miser, you're a rebound! I mean, well, to be honest, Miser was
I
my...
applied for like 5
Oh.
games, and he was the only one who's like, yeah, okay, I might give you a shot.
And now you're here. With us. Welcome.
Oh,
And I was
dear.
like, I was honestly thinking Miser was going to be the least likely to choose me because I'm like, fuck it, I'm playing a tabaxi fucking rogue.
I mean, I was,
The most
to be
hated.
honest, during that one shot, I was scared that you were going to be very confrontational as a player. Because the character you made.
Oh yeah, she was a bitch, but
I mean, there's still points where I'm like, yeah, there's the Boogle I first met. Ah, help!
oh shite.
I fell!
You good?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, the other guy got me. But they're few and far between. I really like. I can see why people think like Hexic, in consideration, thinks that you're a confrontational player. No, you're the player that just pushes the buttons. And the opposite buttons that I push the shiny red button that the DM goes, "Don't push this." And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
And you're the guy that will think around on the way to push that button.
And I've had to be that because I've had so many DMs where it's like playing a wizard is playing Syndra has taught me how to play a wizard because it's just
Oh God.
Callisti is like that prime example of it. Like, you know, first combat, not even a real combat. Oh, I just killed the cat.
I mean, I felt bad, but I accidentally crit you. And I really did, like, that was one of the things.
Knew, and that's the thing, is me as a player knew I was doing dumb. That was the worst part about it for that.
Yeah, and I was,
I
even
like,
after
nope,
like
I got the idea.
50 sessions of Dungeon Dinguses, I still felt like a new DM because I didn't have a party that didn't know what they were doing. I had a party of Miser, who was playing a drug addict, but still could figure out what was going on, and the TPK specialist of Slaughter.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine what it's like to deal with that.
As a first campaign, I didn't. I just kept saying yes, and I was finally in a solo call with Miser, and he's like, "Bro, what's going on?" I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me, especially when we had that fight with the two large frogs, which you basically reskinned them and gave them the stats of the frog hemoths.
Yeah, you guys walked through 2 froghemoths when they were like, one of them should have killed you and like most of your party. Like it was like I hit deadly encounter, and like rolled that on Donjon, and you walked through it like it was nothing. So I'm like, all right, cool. Hits the 2x button. Still nothing really happened. And I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to make this game fun, but combat seems like you guys are just walking through it. I don't know what to do anymore. And you looked at me and was like, Ort.
See, I came from, as Mariner could tell you, a party that was basically like the old school murder hobos, get loot, you know, kill people, get loot kind of shit. And
I feel like the way you explain it, and looking it back at what Mariner posted up, the 3.5 meme thing, I feel like Moogle came from a party of slaughters.
I had a slaughter who I thought was going to be a good one because he was like the first guy to come to me with like an actual backstory that I could tie into the game. After years of trying to get backstory.
And then you get Deckham's fully fleshed out fucking... It wasn't a huge backstory. That was actually one of my shortest ones. But it was still like, had like very usable information is what I like to call it.
You really did. But it was kind of hard to carry it on one player, you know.
Oh, absolutely! I totally understand that.
My girlfriend was saying, she tried. And I'm like, I know you tried. You were the one who was constantly trying. which was why it was kind of annoying.
Why do people?
sometimes.
Why do people ping scrap and not just pick it up?
Yeah, that's weird.
Right?
Agreed.
But
I
my
mean,
girlfriend, like, she tried.
Ferg, you want to just?
Because she was in the
why-
crit roll and stuff, so
Ferg,
she
just
tried
probably
that. Like,
refresh.
story.
I mean, you're missing like 4 health, but still.
Not me?
There's a Medicaid station at the top of the elevator.
I guess I could top off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I was literally missing like 20 health.
But, you know, my girlfriend would try because she was in crit roll, but it's hard to be the only person RPing. So then we got this other guy in who started RPing, and he, you know, I was able to tie his story to the game. And then, like, for whatever reason, something he's like, I want to change characters. And so it was kind of a buzzkill, to be honest, because it was like I just made this entire campaign about your character and this character, and
Alright, there goes all my fervor.
then he, you know, and then I play in his stuff, and it's literally just like you start
Wave.
role playing. One of those ones like, hey, can we move on to the next thing yet? And it's like, I'm not used to a DM pushing me through, you know, through my RP. Because apparently.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I have let you guys, like, if I felt like an RP was gonna go on for a little bit of time, I've gone to pee. I've gone to. Like, if I needed to, like, go to the bathroom or something, I'd be like, okay, cool. They're RPing right now. It's the perfect time for me to leave. And nobody noticed.
No.
Hep,
No,
fruit,
no.
fruit! Miser, I can't wait for you to see that.
Yeah. I think I'm about to see it right now.
Down.
I heard the stomping and it just ran away. I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know what direction. I ran towards Frug. Because I know Frug would help me.
Just grabbed you from behind. But yeah, going back onto the like when I guess first met everybody. It's like starting with Jeebus, like Pineapps invited me to a game. It's like, oh yeah, I need an experienced
because
player to literally break everyone into RP. And I'm like, are you sure? You do know I tend to go over the top. Don't worry about it. It'll just be a short-lived character. Okay, so within 30 minutes. Huh?
Uh-oh. Somebody may
Yeah, I
have shot a
think
20 millimeter grenade at the demon host. Not sure who it
No,
was.
I shot it at something else. We just got close. We're fine. Just gotta skirt around.
No,
this.
yours is 60. Mine's 20. You and I both shot next to it. I shot literally over it. As something that wasn't even alive.
You just wiped it out.
Yeah, sorry, Visor, I interrupted you because I was scared of the demon host.
No worries. But yeah, so Pineapps asked me to be the veteran DM or veteran player to help break in new players into role playing. And I warned him, I literally told, like, are you sure? You do know I go over the top. They may not like me, you know that, right?
You was my favorite, my best friend.
So, and this was me coming out, I was watching movies with one of my,
Yeah,
I
you
think it
showed
was
up at the
from
end of session.
yeah, and I was like literally right there just sitting, and I asked him like, okay, so how are we building this character again? Oh yeah, it's the point buy thing. I never done point buy, you know that. I don't want you to roll, because you tend to roll like a monster. Okay, fine, okay. As I look at all this stuff here, I'm like, okay, you know what? This is gonna be a short-lived character, so let me just make a cleric that thinks he's a paladin. Okay, let's do that. And then he asked, like, why are you building him such a weird stats? I mean, even his wisdom is, it's a short-lived character, right? And then as those last few minutes were there, I had to think about, okay, how do I make an impressionable first entrance? Okay, you know what? Let me just smash that door open. And it goes, friends, comrades,
I threw my axe
onto
at him.
adventure.
I missed, but I threw my axe at him.
And you know what the
scared
best
me.
part was? The best part is that his villain Petri Dish was trying so hard to make Hector sign a blood contract when Hector just gave him a handshake and that's it.
My 8 intelligence barbarian signed that blood contract and was salty ever since. Okay, I shot next to that guy, above that guy, into the wall next to that guy, and through his legs, and somebody else killed him.
Damn, I saw it too.
I'm shooting some sort of gyroscopic grenade. And I did not hit that asshole. But yeah, I mean, Hector's and Grell's personalities just meshed so well together. Also, we were the only two RPing. And it was my first game, so I was like, well, if I'm gonna talk to somebody, I should talk to this guy. I just, like, I mean, I've always been the kind of person that'll just, like, play like Fallout or Skyrim and make an entire backstory for a character.
No shite.
And play them that way. You just ate that sniper shot, and I have never been more proud of my buddy.
I don't think he hit me. I don't think he hit
He
any of
didn't?
us.
He totally missed then. He was scared of the giant
He was
Ogren
just scared.
sprinting at him. But yeah, I mean,
oh, hell no.
that was my first D&D campaign, and I was like, I mean, I'm here for it. I thought it was like, I think the first, like the tagline was one shot, and Pineapps turned that bitch into a whole campaign. I'm like, okay.
Not to mention, it seemed like every time I insulted some sort of NPC or enemy, they just somehow got an instant critical hit on my face. Hell, even though I was pretty much on a little bit of health left, I literally called an undead Tyrannosaurus Rex like heathen.
And you got
it
crit bit and eaten. And you were dead.
Yeah.
And Pineapps said, no, you're not dead.
I was very saying like, dude, I'm dead. I am seriously dead. That was in the triple digits.
I would give Frug, you could have my share of rations.
I just, you know, it was.
God, what was that?
Yeah, I was
Six,
I was
7?
scared when Miser invited me to the campaign with you guys.
I was terrified. I was like,
Oh, okay. am
I was
gonna fit in
excited
with
to have a
these
new
guys?
friend, actually.
It's like, am I gonna fit in with these guys? And then it was like, it just started, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
I had a great time. Oh
You
god,
guys were able to
I love
tolerate
how
me
we
sitting there putting armor on for like the whole first combat.
Dines, like you were on Dines' hit list. Like if there was a chance to get rid of you, Dines would have.
Really?
Absolutely, you know how much damage that my monk took protecting your fucking fancy ass.
I forget that how much hate was in that game. I love that.
That game was filled with spite, but nobody noticed that Dines was actually an evil genius.
I'm not gonna lie. You pulled that off so well. I thought Dines was just like that weird dumb lucky, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I was doing that very strategically.
he
And
made his dumb luck.
I would DM Miser, be like, all right, I'm gonna do this because this, and this, and he's like, don't tell me this. I don't need to know this information, but I will I will deal with this information when I will.
I mean, when I had literally had 3 people said they're going to cross each other, I just sat back. I'm just like, I feel like I did something right.
That last sprint will always be in my mind.
Oh,
The only reason Tide survived is because he sent his mimic in way before anybody else and just switched places with it and made it first.
Yeah, your reveal at the end was like, wait, what? He's not an idiot?
I'm sorry, everyone, but you all are fucking stupid.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was, and I saw it too. But I had to play it with the as the citizens and creatures of Donda's carnival. They were all taken by surprise too.
Donda was taken by surprise. I mean, I thought I was gonna get revealed when I chose this very smart option of
the prize.
golem.
Yeah. I was like, man, I need to see who's gonna pull off the craziest shit possible. Well, Dines did it, but I had to play it off as the death gesture was like, what, huh? He didn't calculate for that.
Dines had to clarify anything in this room, right? Well, I want him.
And Donda said, like, yes, that is exactly the rules. Yeah, so when I was making Hour of the Knife, I went through like I think a total of 3-4 parties. Moogle, no, actually, yeah, 3 parties because Moogle's group was like the last one.
Yeah, I know you had gone through a couple of rounds of Hour of the Knife, but
Yeah, 'cause there's 3.
I
You
think
had the one
Moogles
before
is
it.
the canon Hour of the Knife.
Yeah, the previous group before Moogle really had
They
me
didn't do
scratching my
well.
head.
They didn't do well at all.
No. I'm still flabbergasted. They were in for the thrill of the chase, but they ended up becoming. Well, some of them got splattered.
It was funny. I had I had a great time listening to Miser bitch about. I didn't get the XP from that.
God.
I DC'd at the end. I fought the boss. I did everything. As soon as the loading screen happened, I just loaded back in.
Oh damn, that's just bullshit.
What can you do?
I saw you at the screen.
Well, maybe I got the XP. Who knows? I won't. The dogs heard me being upset, so they came in to comfort me.
I see them.
Yeah, you could probably see Luna's tail. Luna, come here. Lizer, have you seen Ellie?
Not in a while.
Come here, Ellie. This is Ellie now. You can stand this high. He's a very kind of big dog.
Oh, I can see the tail. Right
Oh,
now.
I'm being summoned, so I must have done something.
Yeah, you're level 21.
Oh,
cinematic.
so I did get the XP.
Yep. I think the thing about like that Hour of the Knife campaign was we
Well,
took it
I'm early
so
now.
hardcore detective.
I was half and half. Like I was expecting it, and then the other part of me was not expecting it, but it was in a good way. Because
It was so weird though, like the division.
I'm
in the party.
commendable. The tech priest likes me.
I find it disturbing if a tech priest likes you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I mean, she
but
still wanted to execute you.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was still threatened to be executed because I was early by 15 seconds. All
Well,
right.
No, she was mad that she didn't execute you the first time.
Oh. All right, everybody, cross your fingers. Chain sword. fucking minute. Well, can we hang around the chapel for about a minute?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Oh, what is this place called? The Morning Star. Is the Morning Star in Warhammer lore, Miser? Or Mogul?
I unfortunately do not know.
It could be. It is the name of the ship for the.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely part of the Inquisition, which I find fucking hilarious. Which
We don't
makes
talk about that.
Commander Elise and her Ogren buddy situation so much better, because like I think they're part of the Inquisition too, aren't they?
Probably.
Commissar Elise. Didn't she start
I
a
don't know.
war? Like completely start a war, and the Ogren just carried her and someone else out of the first battle?
If I'm reading that one and watching that, like the Ogren threatened a tech priest to shove him into a tiny ball if they didn't send him down in a dropship. He dropshipped in to save her as a bunch of plague boys were like smacking her with shovels and shit. So
Yeah, because I've seen other parts of that exact thing you sent. And all I remember is the Ogren carrying her and someone else over their shoulder. But it wouldn't no matter, because there's light and there's little.
I got an Ogren trying to like feed me. This
What?
is weird. Yeah, I got this guy who's like constantly like everywhere I move, he's like trying to merge with me.
I do that sometimes. But also I'm tiny, so I fit in an Ogren.
But the fact that it's another Ogren trying to do this.
I mean, if we're in the same strike team, I think they should try to load us into the same Morning Star. That's all I'm saying. Alright. I got a revolver, a heavy sword.
I do like the revolvers.
So I haven't tried a revolver. There is a heavy eviscerator. Wait. What is my heavy eviscerator? 201? That is a green 270. Excuse me. Oh, fuck. I didn't check my damage. 186. 186. It's less damage. Damn it!
Sorry, buddy.
You all know my luck. I guess I'll.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 80,000 fucking credits. I will try the revolver. Because
Going back onto the. Oh, after you, buddy.
I was just gonna say, because I mean, after the bolt gun, maybe something that reloads a little faster might help.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust
I feel like faster reloads really help more.
Absolutely. I mean, if in every single situation, I would rather have my flamer. In every single situation I've been in, my flamer has been prime weapon A. But I've been trying out some new stuff. Also, bolter make Jeebus happy, cause grenade gun make Jeebus happy. You haven't noticed, I like to make explosions. AKA Gretchen's existence.
Gretchen Krieg.
Gretchen
and
Krieg
Balthazar
are my
are
favorite
wonderful.
duo in any D&D campaign. I don't care who makes it. It could be Critical Role who have a perfect duo. Nothing beats Gretchen Krieg.
I still remember. I still remember that situation in the graveyard.
Yeah,
Gretch
let's
just
I'm good to go when you are, Moogle. But yeah, oh god, the graveyard gave Gretch blew a blood vessel in his eye when Krieg just like ran through everybody.
just to hit the booyah.
I don't even think it was an actual magic caster, was it? Was it just someone who threw like a potion or something?
No, it was definitely a magic caster.
Okay. Well, Booyah! Krieg, target acquired.
I think even Slaughter was surprised for doing that. So you're going to take a. I'm going in.
I have dropped 0 frames, and that is great for my stream, by the way.
Nice. But yeah, going back onto Hour of the Knife, because I remember when I first started it up was because I was a little burnt out dealing with the Slaughter and Greed's.
Ooh, fuck! I'm the lowest level. That's rare, and I'm level 2. That man's got a shovel. Do veterans get shovels too?
Yes.
I don't. Zealots get shovels.
Everybody gets shoveled.
I have never had a. There's never been a shovel in my.
Except for psychers. I don't think psychers.
I don't think zealots get shovels.
Oh. What do you start with then?
Oh,
with a sword.
Sword. I started with a sword.
Yeah, that's right.
In the tutorial, I had a shovel, and I was very happy to have a shovel. Because in God, I don't even know what Call of Duty it was. I had a diamond shovel. Oh, look at me with my tiny gun. Let me look at the tiny gun. Tiny gun.
All I know is headshots with your gun.
Oh god, I have to aim?
If you're aiming and reload, it only reloads one.
Okay. I
mean,
oh.
I like the pistols for psychers. That's just me.
I mean, obviously I was using a staff and a force sword as a psyker, so I constantly had to, like, to restrain my brain.
Yeah, no, I understand completely on that.
I don't know if I've done this mission yet. I love the Gothic architecture. Hey, fuck off! I'm looking at the scenery! Oh, okay. Every time I've shot somebody, there's been a red X, and I'm happy about that.
Oh shit! I missed my chance. Oh.
Well, we definitely have a psyker. I heard him screaming something about something. Yo, you swap up in so fast with the revolver. Oh, it reloads. It reloads pretty slow.
Yeah, nobody thought of a speed loader for that fucker.
I kind of thought it would come with a speed loader because, you know, the amount of people we need to murder. Is it murder or sanctify? Mainly because Sanctify the Night just came on.
Yeah.
We're not sanctifying anything here. We're murdering. We're cleansing.
Cleansing.
Purifying the heretics.
Hep! Hep! Oh, you're already here. He pushed him off! Get away from my little friend.
And then I crushed his skull because he stuck it over the edge like a dumbass.
I revved my sword, I rushed, and I heavy attacked that man. That man's head just exploded, and he was propelled by pure warp energy. I haven't had to aim in a while. Aiming's weird now. Instead of pointing a general direction and holding down the fire button.
I wish you had seen that.
I was charging the battery. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. What it was is I saw this guy
That should have been it!
over.
Miser! Miser, when you watched that, didn't I not kill that fucking mutant in a charge?
Yes.
I ran straight at that fucker and hit him with my chainsword, and it died.
Okay, so
Mainly because
what I wanted
I want new pants.
is here. Come
An
here. There's this
explosion.
barrier here. Guy jumped over it, so I go over behind it. I jump up, I shoot him right in the face.
You, wow. I have not had obviously it's the smallest weapon in the game, but so long as there's heretics to slay. I love this universe. If I knew more, I would run a campaign in this universe, but I just don't. I cannot GM it, but I would absolutely play in it.
It really doesn't take too dreadfully much to figure it out. Enough. It's mostly that you have to focus, like, where and what.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's why I want to run a Fallout campaign next.
Where's it gonna be?
I want to call it, I want to say Denver.
Oh, right in the middle of the Legion territory. That'll be fun. That's the perfect character for that shit.
I think it'd be early. It'd be very early. I think it'd be even before the Legion respond, or not respond, but the Legion popped up. It would probably be very close to Fallout 77 timeline, so 20, 30 years. I just killed that man with one headshot. What? But yeah, I think it'd probably be like 30 years after the bomb just dropped, because Colorado would not be a high priority target. So
Yeah, it is. If I recall, Colorado got fuck bombed out of it because of all the silos.
it might have. I would need to put more research into it, but I would know. To be honest, I would probably put you very close to where I live, because I would know. It would be more of a survivalist campaign than a like you're near a large city campaign, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I would. For me, I would run a Nevada campaign
Yeah.
because I know it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I would run a Colorado campaign. I might even run a Wisconsin campaign in the winter. I think that'd be fun.
That would be different.
Exactly, because it would be a full survivalist. You are in negative 14-degree weather trying to sleep. You can't.
Actually, that's kind of the weird part about that. Is the reason why most of them are running around is because it's not that cold. The temperature of the world.
I'm not gonna lie. I just spent 4 strikes trying to kill the Psyker.
Like one of the weird things that you have to figure out, like in Fallout 4, is like most of those are not heaters. Those are all like coolers because like the annual temperature had risen that high.
Yeah, but in the north, it would be the complete opposite. Brooke! Wouldn't it be the complete opposite? The hot places would get hotter and the cold places would get colder?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember because let's see. It got really cold, or for you in Zion, it got really cold for and there was snow for like 5 years, and he was living in the cave, and the cave was the only place with the clean water. But then after that, like the temperature came back up. But I always figure it because like wherever you are, they're like sleeping on mattresses and not like having to worry about like like it being cold out or shit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, as god of that universe, I might just say it's nuclear winter.
So I mean, maybe in 76 era, like it would be. There would be like areas of winter.
I love how we're having a casual conversation while going through a whole hundreds of people.
I'm listening in. I'm having a good blast out of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I have a premise, and I definitely have an antagonist already.
That's
That
because
sounds
yeah,
fun.
that was
Because
'cause I know
I don't know how you all build your campaigns, but I usually build them around an antagonist.
I've done that for CSROs, but predominantly I built it around your guys' backstories.
Let's see. Mist of Terror was an exception to that. Hour of the Knife definitely built it around Bloody Jack, and depending on how I rolled, it would be which type of Bloody Jack were you fighting. For Into the Wildlands, I had definitely already had the plan of having a Mad Magus to be the antagonist, and Jeebus just provided me a name connection.
I hate that I accidentally made the antagonist. Because, I mean, I'll always put in every, like, campaign besides the ones, my in-person campaign, I have given a clear antagonist. Like, somebody I want dead. Or at least stopped. Actually, Grell didn't have one, but Grell was my first character, and I just kind of give him a backstory after finding a list of like questions to answer on a good backstory. Wrote 3 pages for that motherfucker, by the way.
Damn. I think I just gave all of Hector's on that first page paragraph so everyone could look at it because I really just wanted him. Well, when I made him, he was meant to die, but I guess wasn't gonna let him go.
No, Hector lives on. Hector is now one of Grell's aides. His wife and daughter live somewhere else. Actually, no, I think I've stated specifically that his daughter keeps constantly going out on missions. Because as soon as I had somewhat brought up Akra, Akra was in Brain Dump. Miser, what is your fucking campaign name?
Mist of Terror, yeah.
Yeah,
And Raven Watch.
Akra was in the mists.
Yes.
So I'm like, Akra is currently still stuck in the mist, and we just accidentally killed Strahd, got released from the mist, and went, wait, we forgot about Okra. And Hector's like, she's fine.
Considering her build that she was a 16th level paladin with 4 levels of barbarian, yeah, I don't see a lot of people beating her anytime soon in a straight up fight.
Trained by Grell. There's some
And
people who can beat a 16th level paladin. Not many trained by a barbarian. Because Hector was out doing, you know, the actual campaign. And Grell took it upon himself, without asking Hector if he could train his daughter.
Oh man. And the one time Pineapple finally decided to kill Hector because I was being the annoying shit that I was.
I think he was trying to kill Grell. I think he was happy when I had to leave the session, I'm not gonna lie.
I will say this, he definitely has a dislike for totem barbarians because it's really hard to put them down unless you hit them with psychic damage.
Well, I didn't know that. I just found a barbarian. I liked barbarian, and I found one that seemed, well, powerful.
Well, like I said, I
People
myself,
having problems beating out barbarians. Weak.
I mean, I didn't even realize it until much later myself.
Well, the only thing is, he started throwing psychic damage at the party after I left.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Well-
totem barbs are actually like one of the easiest things for me to put down. Really.
Oh, yeah. Mind control, like, you don't need to take that totem barbarian when you can murder all of his friends with him.
Yeah, the other thing too is like, remember the other thing too is that this was before all the installments and extra stuff we got from the other books, and player sources didn't remember. The guy was very strict to the read as written.
So a deadly encounter for him was like a no-go.
Yeah,
And,
how much is that?
and Grell could take down a deadly encounter by himself.
Yes.
Because he kept giving us... so he would do homebrew magic items, but he wouldn't do any homebrew monsters.
Yeah, pretty much.
So God of War had just come out, and Grell has the Leviathan axe. He still has it, by the way. If you haven't,
And then you also use all those other supplements, which
I know you guys are excited to go home, but I think I'm more excited for you guys to go home.
You mean back to Gravencliff?
Yeah, that's technically your home. You're all citizens of Gravencliff now.
this is true.
I know Callisti just wants to do some stuff. But that's,
Callisti, I just got a huge map pack that fits your home very well.
neat.
And I had already had an idea for Callisti. Oh, hey, a plague beast. Oh, God. It has a fucking extra mouth. Aim. Oh, God. Aiming works. Holy shit. What the fuck? I do a lot of damage. But yeah, just a heads up for you two. I think Callisti's arc might be next, if not Rowan. But Rowan's arc is going to be heavily Fae inspired. You haven't noticed yet.
I kind of figured already after the mentioning of the flowers, and I was a little worried. I'm like, wait, that was like a first clue, but I didn't quite get it at first until you did her flashback.
Yep. I've been slowly hinting at Rowan's arc for a while.
Try to drive. Holy shit.
And I also have hinted at Callisti's arc, but I don't think anybody noticed that yet.
I am terrified for Callisti's arc.
You should be. I also want
Callisti is,
Callisti's
like,
arc to
terrified
be
about
one of the
everything, like-
last ones, because Callisti's arc is going to be, let's call it dark.
Really.
It'll all depend on not your actions, but what I roll throughout. Let's just say your sister.
Ah, what a bitch.
Not even. Accidents happen, let's just say that.
Oh dear.
Even with the smartest people in the universe. Hep. Hep, 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 fuck, hep,
Come it.
hep, hep.
Alright, I gotta train this
You
guy's
have.
brain.
Thank you.
Stay.
Jackal,
Jody boy.
Jackal, as you know, your arc will absolutely be one of the last ones. Unless you guys figure out a way to go south quickly.
I'm in no rush. You know that, Jeebus.
I know,
Right.
and that's why
That's
I figured you'd be the easiest one to put in the back.
I mean,
Okay. I might need help figuring out Zephyr's arc.
Dude, I don't even know if there's gonna. I mean, that.
I
that
don't
is a
know
good
what
question.
to. I don't know what to do with Zephyr.
I mean, I was to say earlier, like I am.
I have like, I have like a,
hello.
I have like a quarter of an idea. But the boy's given me nothing.
I have to point this out though. I am so impressed by how far Zephyr has come.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is his first campaign. And
I know
and,
that-
and there's nothing that would make me take any of that away from him. He has expanded from the person who has literally never talked or known his character to a person who has flabbergasted me sometimes.
I
and-
feel. Oh, continue first.
And I mean, I'm just saying how proud of Brady I am for learning his character. Because I told him picking druid is picking the hardest class first, and he's like, I want to be a druid. And I kind of want to do like this Pokemon master thing, and I'm like, okay, your familiar is now pretty much your Pokemon. And I let him do what he wanted to do, and he has not just run, but I think the man has sprinted with it.
Yeah, because I remember you mentioned that. Going back onto arcs or character arcs. So I was remembering when you mentioned about the Pokemon stuff.
I am super
You-
not upset about this revolver.
A few suggestions. Maybe have Zephyr.
I think I
Well,
might
it was-
visit him with Old Grove Creeper.
Yeah, one of the ideas I was thinking, or suggestion, you'll have to work with Zephyr on this, or at least maybe give him a plot book of it. Maybe there are other fake creatures like his current one, Hades, that are being, I don't know, captured or
that's a
tainted,
good idea.
corrupted.
An evil corporation stealing all the familiars.
That would
Oh,
be
It could also be
Yellow's dead. Grace still alive. Gray's not dragon. I guess it would be the blue, which would coincide with Jackal's arc.
yeah, or a particular mad scientist. I don't know if you're still using them.
I don't think I've ever used Ed.
No, not Ed. Remember the other one?
Miser?
You're not doing
Uh,
the campaign.
No, Rageros. Remember?
Oh, Rage Roast. Yes, I am still using him, but he has other issues to deal with.
That's perfectly fine.
Yes, no, Rage Roast is a part of the campaign. He is not part. I mean, he might be. That actually might be a good tie-in.
And again, that's up to you, since when I try to use them in other campaigns.
Rage Roast was
Every-
scary. Yep,
Okay, yeah, he's
I'm getting
basically.
eaten. Krug,
He is,
I'm fine.
True.
I love how if I
Um,
yell Frug, there's just an Ogren that shows up. He is such a good boy. I yelled Frug. I notice he's dealing with half a horde, turns around, and shoots a 60mm grenade at the dog that's on top of me.
And it walks in and just slaps the rest of the horde. Yeah, also another idea for Zephyr would probably like lean into his Azamar lineage.
He has had a dream already of his patron contacting him. He did not execute.
I think like try to add another one, like kind of like what you did with Jackals, but
Yeah, he
It
just
prob-
hasn't given me a clear perspective on his patron's aspect. So I mean, I guess I'll have to figure that out.
or
I'm
maybe
not gonna lie,
give it-
kind of thinking about making his patron Ash.
Just another druid with a red baseball cap.
Yeah. I
Really
just,
great
I just completed like 3 achievements.
Woo!
nice.
I'm not sure what they were, and I don't know how I did them.
Actually, if I remember correctly, one of the big news that a lot of my fellow colleagues were going crazy about was that Nintendo's finally retiring Ash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said that they're gonna have their final. Him and Peach are gonna have their final adventure, or final chapter in January 20.
Another
something.
tactical axe, and it's a blue? Fuck you, Emperor. I mean, I love you, Emperor. But also, can I have an eviscerator, please?
Thank you, God Emperor. This is a great gift. Maybe for someone else, but
This is a great gift to give to my secret Santa.
I'm being summoned.
Ooh. Oh, you probably hit 25, didn't you?
26.
Oh, is it 26? Yeah, I do thank you for giving me a couple ideas, because I do have Rowan's down, I have Callisti's down, and I have Jackal's down, but those are about the only three. This is Elric's arc, obviously. He will have a couple side arcs dealing with his Farouk. Hi, Farouk. Good.
Yeah, I was just watching this. 'Cause...
Oh, yeah, no, I just am finally in the same Morning Star with you.
Oh.
As your average zealot, I sprinted towards the weapons. 30 minutes, half hour.
Yeah, for the man, I have to admit, I was really shocked with Mariner when he basically mentioned to me, "Oh yeah, let's have that point where Brock and Jackal already kind of have their boiling point with each other."
Okay, can you give me about 20 minutes to do something?
Absolutely.
That yeah, we had to make sure that the rest of the audience that were listening in on us as like, no, there's no contention. It's just me, Mariner, and the DM had.
Yeah,
agreed to
I think a lot of boiling points happened in that exact week, because I think Kiernan and someone else had a boiling point.
I think that was actually turning in Syndra.
I do think it was Kiernan and Syndra. It just like almost came to blows.
And it was Callisti was thrown into that one too. So she's still like, am I getting back at them or am I just letting this go?
Hey, Jackal's kind of chaotic compared to Elric, but there was those times where Elric was like punching or hitting people.
I got an insignia. Oh, look at my
If
insignia.
Callisti finds out that there was a second edition, she is going to lose her shit.
Second volume, yeah.
Yeah, only Jackal knows that right now.
And he snatched that book from the woman before they knocked her out.
Yep.
The issue is though, is Callisti's gonna figure it out sooner or later.
Callisti will
"Wait,
know.
doesn't come with the book."
Callisti should know about books. And a named author that she remembers would have more than one.
Yeah, but she's gonna suddenly like all of a sudden that's gonna hit her. Like,
Mhm.
wait a minute, Jackal hasn't asked for the book.
Oh, he's
Jackal
still gonna
hasn't
ask.
asked for the book.
He's still gonna ask
Why
for the
hasn't he
first
asked for the
volume
book?
because we're still in the middle of a war, and he understands that you're panicking nonstop.
Oh no, this is gonna be like one of those things like back at Gravencliff. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, as probably you both know and might remember, after you get back to Gravencliff, there will most likely be about a month of downtime.
I have this weird feeling that Jackal is going to start hunting the spades.
Well, Jackal, if you remember, you notified a certain murderous leader of a not just militia, but extremely. You notified the fucking Marines about the spades. Not just the Marines, you notified the SEALs of the about the spades. The spades might now just be like 2 people.
Oh, well.
You told Parable directly that you were attacked in the streets by a gang called the Spades.
Yeah. Ugh.
I love that moment you gave me. It was like, all right, is it going to be gold or teeth?
I think that is the highlight of this campaign. Gold or
Sad-
teeth?
It's like,
Teeth! Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Back then I also had magic missile, but I swapped that out for something else. So I was like, I don't need magic missile. Let Callistia and Zephyr do the caster blasters.
I don't know. I think Magic Missile is useful for every kind of caster. Deli still has it. I looked at it, thought about swapping it, been like, it's still useful.
True. It's not that I'm saying magic missile is useless. I just don't think
not
it
at all.
Just don't think it works for Jackal's build.
Yeah, Jackal is more about defensive spells, which is really kind of different for a Eldritch Knight. I love the way you're going with Jackal. Like it's so fun to add to what Jackal does. I have a lot of fun. To be honest, I'm having so much fun with everybody's character, even the newer characters that don't talk too much. I'm really trying to help Rick get into this campaign, but he is missing so much information that he's having a hard time, and he's told me about that, and I've sent him like documents upon documents of information, but I think he just needs to learn through gameplay of what's going on in Drake's Salvation. So, I mean, I think I have something written up, not much, because I know it won't happen for at least 2 to 4 weeks, depending on how fast you guys blast through the Citadel.
Oh man.
And to be honest, I am expecting 2 weeks. And this next session will be a heavy combat session, unless you guys want to RP for the first half, which I will never stop. I will absolutely never stop. An RP session of you guys, but there might be an interlude of you guys realizing that Regent has arrived. Because, again, another Drake's issue. Not even a Drake's issue, actually. A B-Team issue. Vulcan gave Regent his anti-material rifle.
Yep.
So now Regent, oh god, what even class is he? I can't remember at this point, but he is a class that can.
Rager.
Oh no, it is a homebrew class called the Great Archer. They're supposed to use a great bow, but a 50 caliber rifle seems very equivalent to a great bow in my mind.
I don't say it's better, but
Absolutely.
It reminds me of that Romeo and Juliet with DiCaprio, where the guy's like,
Were they using guns?
for a fucking shotgun.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I remember watching. I've seen that before. Have you played the new mission yet, Moogle?
I think so. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if it's the new mission or not, but
Yeah, I mean, it's Warhammer, so I mean, it makes sense that all the missions look the same. But there's apparently a new mission that came out with a new patch. All right, who are my players? Brady, don't really have. Rowan, don't really. Obviously, don't really have a quest for Rick. You two have a quest for. Don't I have 6 players? Oh, obviously, yeah. We're in Mariner's mission right now. So
yeah,
it is.
Sean, I feel like is like maybe the tougher one.
Sean is a tough one because I still don't have a backstory for Sean.
Oh.
I might I'm a DMer right now since you're doing stuff.
Yeah, I feel like the way I've been doing it right now with Into the Wildlands is just placing you guys in certain areas and call them the arcs, and you guys just react to whatever's around the surroundings.
But I mean, that's the point. We're what, almost 80 sessions in.
80.
We're over 80 sessions in. You know what our characters do. You've the only change you've had to make was for Mariner's character because they not just died but obliterated themselves.
That they
Yeah, I
did.
still like what the fuck, but
Yeah, that I provided as many escape routes, but once a certain threshold was put in there, I'm like, well, I can't do anything else to save you.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll be
I understand that. My phone going off? Oh, my phone's going off. For 2 minutes? Yeah, I mean that's the only change you had to make because you've had 80 something sessions to understand who these characters are. Sean showed up what, 4-5 sessions ago?
You know, let me look into into Drake's Salvation. I had probably written it somewhere where he showed up. I hope. I have a question. Everyone has access to my notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just hoping that they at least look at my notes, even though. Okay, I was spelling his name wrong at that point. Yeah, he joined in session 50. Yes, he's joined in session 50. We are currently in session 64, so he's only been in 14 sessions.
That's a decent amount of time, but yeah, I really.
And the next one will be session 65. So. Good grief. I take so many random notes. I hope people, when they look at it, they're like, oh, what is this guy writing? Oh, there's some stuff that makes sense. Some of this doesn't.
I mean, that's notes in a nutshell, my friend.
I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy.
I am so sorry because I am about to restroom.
That's where I
No
should have
worries. No worries. I was relieving myself already earlier. But also on the topic of RP, yeah, when you guys start RPing and Into the Wildlands, I use that time to start preparing other stuff and get the maps and everything ready. It's like, all right, extra time. That was probably one of the biggest gripes I had with Pineapple, is that he would force RP along, but also he did not prepare maps or situations. He just threw things together.
Me, again, I hope it's not railroady, but it's like I luckily, with the way I've set up Sea of Sorrows, it's like I kind of know what's going on, you know, to not worry too much.
Yeah,
What
I'm
about
not.
maps?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about Sea of Sorrows. I actually been having fun. Like, yes, the clown situation was horrifying.
Well, it is, you know, it is Ravenloft.
Yes, I mean, I literally grew up on Ravenloft campaigns and modules, but still, clowns are fucking scary.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter what dimension, what realm they're in. Certain places they are terrifying. Well, most of the time they're terrifying.
I was just hoping like that intro to them was like perfect, you know, the
It was
meats on back on the menu, boys.
the Lord of the Rings moment line there. I'm like, okay, we're fucked. I want to run. At first, I was thinking it was only just a couple of them, but then I started seeing there was more of them. Like, no, 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 no. There's also the dynamic between Elliot and Kyle too.
I love that. I really love the dynamic between the characters.
Hello.
You know, the funnier part too is like it kind of reminds me of in a weird twisted way how Rasputin was with Syndra before he popped out of existence.
It
Or at least-
worked, like, but that was the thing. Like, I liked how that was like working, but you know, I guess you know he was taking it personally or something, and it was like it did feel a little excessive at points, you know.
I guess again the other thing too is like what's it been now, like 16, 17 years now since I started playing D&D and tabletop games. You know, like any of us experienced ones who really went into it and all, we've already learned to separate ourselves from the characters and the table. And I mean, sure, there have been times where I probably still do a lot of self-projection on that, but a lot of the newer players, especially those that came in during the craze or the what's that word? The fad of Critical Role, they still haven't quite developed the mindset to just, yes, this is my character. This is me. I am not my character, and my character is not me. Plus, I leave all my baggage at the doorway, so this is a cooperative story making. That was another one of the contention points I had with both Slaughter and Pineapps, because with Slaughter, he would literally rave, as Mariner said before beating me to the punch to it. He would rave so much on 3.5 as he was literally jacking it off harder than a stripper shaking her ass to basically get all that cash and dough. Which, for me, yes, there was a lot of interpretation for 3.5 and customization. But I hated a lot of the math, though.
God,
And I hated the paperwork.
the moment like I have, you know, it was one of those things in my group, the group that I DM for. We switched because I was like, we were reaching the levels where it was like, I don't need to have a spreadsheet where I have to look at, you know, this column and this to see which attack it is and that for the ranger, you know, because it would just get so out there, you know.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's bad enough when it's like, okay, is it my first time I've hit, so I can use this or that? It was like, you know, first attack, first, you know, is first round, you know, blah blah blah.
Oh my god, 20th level monk with flurry of blows.
No, thank you. That's just too many punches and too many numbers to look at.
I mean, that was
Ah.
like my biggest thing was like the math was so much easier with advantage and stuff and disadvantage. It was so much easier because like most people, my group, it was like, yeah, just go buy another D20 and have it on hand so I know which one's which.
Yeah. I feel like, I think I mentioned it too on the chat, is that I now just use 3.5 as a supplement to 5th edition because I can easily convert most of 3.5 stuff into 5th edition to make it easier.
Then there's a wide range. It's a good thing to pull from old stuff. It's definitely easier than pulling like 1st and 2nd edition stuff where it was same spell, different side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've noticed some stuff I've been pulling out from the older editions and kind of subtly just throwing it into the 5th edition Wildlands. Still couldn't help but laugh when you guys pointed out the primal creatures that they had on the tools thing. I was like, what? Huh? I thought I was being original with primal creatures and dinosaurs and such. Like, what? I gotta
James
go
back.
talk. Probably taking a heavy one. Don't blame him. But oh man, I still remember.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I still remember when I was looking at the third group, your group, for Hour of the Knife, and I was like, okay, someone wrote a really interesting character, and they drew it. I'm gonna. I looked at Morgana, especially like the information, the background story is like, I don't know if this person's gonna stick around for very long, but you know what? I'll take a gambit.
Really? You didn't think I was gonna stick around?
No, because I had suspicion. My suspicion was that the other players were probably not going to like the Tabaxi. But I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong.
You were the one where I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw out the character I want to play, not just trying to appease the group, because like I literally came across one that's like, I don't like paladins and I don't won't. So I literally went far. I literally posted like a paladin thing, like, yeah, this is my paladin. I know you hate him.
I don't think I made any.
Like, yeah, fuck you.
I don't think I made any kind of post like that says like no this or no that.
No, you didn't. But there was others. Like I applied for like 5 games.
Oh, I know that feeling.
One guy was like, I might, I'm kind of interested. And never heard. He ghosted me after that, and you were like, yeah, why not?
Yep.
Yours was actually the one I was least expecting to get into.
Because everyone else, or just I had a presence of someone.
From reading it and stuff, it was like, yeah, this is a hardcore serious one, and they're not gonna want some fucking Tabaxi rogue in here.
And yet, I was like, because again, you also wrote me a backstory. You got me something to work with. So I was like, there we go. I like this one. I also like the name Morgana. Morgana Misery. There we go. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I like that.
Yeah,
Tabaxi, I don't care.
She was me pulling all my my crime shows like Perot and fuck, my brain's not working. Columbo and all that. So I was like, yeah, I'm playing that fucking hardcore detective.
Which was great. I especially liked how you and Sharn, Morgana and Sharn had to deal with their very angry all the time chief constable.
Love those characterizations.
But the fact that we had
Shauna, the elf who literally we called her Nemo at this point.
Oh, Shanira, yeah.
Yeah, there we go, Shanira. Thank you.
Yeah, we had Shanira, Desmond, and our paladin was good. I liked our paladin.
Yes, I felt so bad because he chose to kill the old man before he got pulled away by Jack.
And that was one of those moments when Morgana like had to make that decision of what was more important. Because she saw it and it was like, the law is there. I follow the law, but I don't think we're in a situation where the law matters. There is like that intense right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's why she laid it on his lap, like how to handle it.
Which he still accepted his crime, or he accepted it, but he was also going to do service to repay for what he had done. Atone.
But no, that was why, like, always in the back of my head, it was like I always figured that Morgana kind of may have stayed on with the department, but they both probably would have started like taking over for the orphanage.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of orphans. Because when I rolled for that one, it was the curse of the family bloodline. There's because I had a table which I showed you guys.
Yeah, I love that setup.
So there was 4 versions. The first one was that I want to look at my table again, but I gotta do this out of memory right now. So
Yeah.
first one, Jack is actually he is a criminal organization. It is just a bunch of people who are using the reputation of the original Bloody Jack to spread fear, but also use it as a cover so they can continue on with their operations, especially the more lucrative ones that they like to use. The second one, Jack was a human, it was a single individual. It was more leaning toward the Jekyll and Hyde situation, except the Hyde has fully taken over and has taken on the form of a curse that would hop to those that are either similar bloodlines or characteristics similar to the original Jekyll. The third one, which is what you guys got, was the Blood Curse.
See, I'm gonna be honest, I loved it. But if it had been this criminal organization, I think that would have been the perfect one for our group. Because just the sheer amount of detective work we were doing would have like pulled that out. Like, wait a minute.
Especially the fact that Shauna was working for one of them.
Oh yeah.
The fourth one. Oh, continue.
I was gonna say that would have been a fun one. That one or the Hyde would have been fun.
Yeah, the fourth and final one, which I was so laughing when Shara was saying, like, I'm gonna go to that lighthouse, find the crazy guy, and get information from him. I was like, I should have rolled for the fourth one because that's actually where Jack is actually a Frankenstein monster, and the real monster is an immortal scientist who is making these body parts, and he sends out the completed Jack to go fetch new body parts.
Oh, that would have been fun. Because then we would have at one point we would have cut off at the hand. We got the hand, and then it would have been like, wait a minute.
Yes, because I actually had murder files where body parts were removed.
Yeah, that would have been a hell of.
Oh God, what happened about body parts removed?
So I was telling Moogle for Hour of the Knife that I had 4 different quote unquote module settings for Bloody Jack.
Oh no! Oh, I remember these.
So I showed a bit of the table.
Wait, Miser. Was Moogle's party the party that was underleveled?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Which I was
we were
terrified.
The ones who were so underleveled and undergeared that it was like when we reached that stage, it was like we don't have a choice. We can't turn back. We're all dead tomorrow if we turn back, so we might as well go for it.
Yes.
Why does this feel like such an allegory to whatever the Wildlands party is going through, the Fading Hearts is going through?
Not quite. You guys are actually a lot more prepared.
Oh, well, Tyranid's a prepper. And I think Syndra is too.
You ready, Jesus?
I'm good to go.
Yeah, I mean we are, and that's the thing is we're thinkers, and it's like a different level. Like I like that's the thing that like really frustrates Syndra to some end. Is everybody's like, well, why can't we just go kill it? And she's like,
Because the thing probably
Okay,
has a
not
backup plan
everybody, because the little blue kobold next to you is like, I have 6 plans to murder it.
well, it's like, well, why can't we just go through with this? And it's like Syndra sitting there going, well, if it's this and this and this, and it's like, you don't understand, because if we just kill him, we don't win.
Yeah, he has
We
a.
have to leave.
Tyraniid knows that. Tyraniid
wizard
is
has
like
chrome
focused
magic.
on gaining his personal power, so that when the 1v4 5
5,
when the 1v5 finally comes down to a fruition.
6 actually, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got a frog buddy now. When
Yeah,
the
ours
1v5 finally comes down to fruition, we're all finally prepared. But I mean, also Tyranid really doesn't. Tyranid's still mainly focused on personal power.
What you guys are getting?
But every time Tyranid gains personal power, somehow his friends also gain something. And now that he knows that the Red Foxes are not just assholes to him, but have done something to Ari and Syndra both, and the Ari,
They haven't. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if there's a twist that Miser's gonna pull on me for Red Fox before it's a full Syndra. Otherwise, it's just Syndra has a full blatant hatred for these people.
so does Tyranid now, because Andre, Ari and him are now like kindred, because she is a patron to a oh fuck. Yep.
Well, I will only spoil this little bit.
Thanks for.
Don't waste sympathy. That's all I will say.
It's not wasted sympathy when it's on your friends.
No, I'm saying on Red Fox. That's the only spoiler.
Oh
I'm
no,
giving.
Red Fox will die 1,000 deaths, and
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
when Red Fox dies, Tyranid will finally unlock like a super spectral power about the primal, and be able to send people to a personal hell.
I'm honestly waiting to see where that goes, because if Miser lets me have an item I want or to build, then it brings a whole different level to this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still very new, but I'm very excited to see what Miser does with Tyranid's blades when we hit both of the shrines.
I'm waiting for that.
I want that to happen next, but I know it won't. I'll at least get one.
I already got a few soundtracks. Should everything go right or go horribly wrong?
I really hope not the opposite one.
Me neither. I'm rooting for you guys. I also gotta have. I gotta play as Ed.
That is the thing. Like playing as Margulda is like just some like Tim and some of the other ones that I've had to play with for Sea of Sorrows is just like, oh, I need to go take a shower after I've done this game.
Oh yeah, no, there's gonna be some. I have a couple of like areas that are not. We'll call them pleasant.
I played like the last Wildlands.
Martin was not supposed to be captured, but you guys got him. Literally wrecked his shit. Oh man, that was so much fun. And hey, at least you guys got a better. Wait, was that sniper shooting? I just noticed the sniper was strafing to the left while you were shooting at him.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, the AI actually had enough brains to do that. But yeah. So I was just saying, like the only spare I'll give, do not spare any sympathy.
What? How did
for
I end up
that.
up here? Somebody tell me how I ended up here.
I don't even know how to get up there.
Oh my god, he threw you up there.
I'm dead.
Oh
There's
shit!
No,
Shoot
don't,
you right in the back.
don't end up like me. At a place that the people can't get to help you.
They're shooting you from the back. That sniper's being an ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it was the, I think it was the Plague Ogren that got me.
No, I was watching it. The Plague Ogren threw you up there, left you up there.
But I kept getting
And,
sniped in the asshole.
Oh, that was almost. That was almost game over.
Yeah. Sniper was like,
there
oh,
it is.
I
free
think
food.
it might be game over. Wow. When the zealot gets pushed up to a spot where nobody can help him. And apparently the DPS just dies. The Ogre's legs! No! I am only level... Oh, we have a 20... We had a... Okay, 2 lower levels than us.
Oh.
Why do we
turf.
keep failing 3s?
Was this a 3? I thought I put it was a 2.
Was that a 2? It
I think
was
it
a
was just
2.
one of those situations where it was so bad to run into a Plague Ogren in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, that Plague Ogren did not just knock me off the cliff. He knocked me off the cliff above you guys.
Yeah, I think I saw a path to get to you, but
I did
I was
too.
trying to find it, but it was just like, okay, I gotta tank him because
Yeah, that was not a path you were supposed to take. It was a path the other two were supposed to take. Because you should have been tanking not just him, but also the horde behind him.
yeah, and I think that's the problem. Is it was just like one of those really bad situations.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do not blame you for that failure. Also, I don't blame myself because the AI decided to throw me up a cliff and then me dangle off of it.
he even climbed up the cliff to make sure you were up there. Like, okay, you're down. You up there. Like,
Okay,
okay, you up
and
there.
then I
Dude,
got
shoot
shot
him
in the ass by a sniper 2 times.
The sniper was like, "Oh, free targeting."
Yeah, that was a 2.
Oh man.
Wow.
You ready?
I was checking the time limit. 52 minutes. Alright. Chain axe, chain sword, heavy sword, auto gun, tactical axe, infantry, auto gun, laser pistol, thing. Crusher. Crusher?
Crusher.
Crusher?
Crushed him.
What's a crusher?
It's a 295 Crusher. The 78 on a light attack. Can I inspect? I can't inspect. Why am I inspecting that weapon? I want to click on this. Okay, I didn't buy it. Light. So wide, single, wide, single, wide for heavy. I almost want to buy it. I'm going to buy the Crusher. And I will instantly make it a level 2. I'm gonna at least make it a blue. I have fuck tons of that currency.
Let us scour away old scars and awaken new purpose.
What was that? What does refine do? Oh, so that's what it does.
Yeah, it's not great yet. I think it will be though.
A new marvel is awoken.
All right, I mean, we'll try the crusher. A crusher seems like a very Jeebus weapon. I'm good to go.
What is this crusher?
It's a bat.
Oh.
That is the best way for me to explain it. It's a fucking
Yeah.
bat.
I kind of get more of like a
Where are you?
mace.
I'm next to you. I see everybody.
Okay, because I see 2 prison garbs and
Oh,
a
I see.
soldier.
I see a prison guard, a veteran, me, and you.
which prison garb do you see? The red or the blue?
Blue, dark skinned lady.
Yeah, the red. You're in the spot where I see a red soldier.
I am the red.
Oh, that's why. I'll be back.
Alright, I have not been upset by this yet. Lappy stick does Lappy.
Tomorrow I'm trading out my old weird HP monitor for a TV that I have.
I have two. I think I've told you guys about this, but when I built my PC, I bought two Samsung 23-inch monitors, 27. 27. I didn't switch my gun back to a useful gun in a melee horde situation.
There's Jesus. Sitting there praying like it's gonna save.
Sitting there and or praying? Excuse me, have you seen me? I sprint and whack as praying.
The praying's only when he has nothing to whack at or blast.
What is the? Oh, it's a thunder maul!
Oh, okay.
Are you looking at me? Damn it. It died.
It did.
What's this mission?
I don't. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Protect things. It's one of those protect things missions. Oh! Finally, a thunder weapon that does AoE damage when you charge it.
I just saw it now. That thing hummed up and you just smashed them.
Oh, I take the med station. I don't care. There's 3 more charges on that bitch.
Security protocol subverted. Allow yourself to
Oh!
Who got netted?
I have no idea.
Charlie.
Fuck you, Templar. It's my ammo. All right, you know, I do, and I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy the hand cannon. It's not great for a Templar who is constantly surrounded.
No. But it is good for range for some reason. Or if
Okay,
that's
I'm
why I like
having
it.
a lot of fun with the Crusher, which I don't think I had previously.
Ah, god damn it. Some bitch. Did I say you can fuck up?
I made a mistake against going 2 Maulers. I'm fine. I'm fine. Fuck you. God Emperor protects or whatever.
I feel like that's the after getting beaten by the Mauler a couple of times. Yeah, stuff.
God Emperor and stuff
Filthy
and
heretics.
Emperor make happy, yes.
You filthy heretics.
Heretics bad. Hep.
Ew. Fucking
Brain
ew.
damage. Hemit no hep.
I still laugh at the whole heathens crit.
That will always be funny.
Just the
I will-
fact that you had the luck of that.
Every time. It would be funny if it was most of the time. It was scary, but it was every time.
I even had to make a list of the count on like the things I called a heathen.
I made
that
him do it.
actually-
I'm like, you need to make a list of this. Fire hot. Not happy.
Even the little plant that swallowed up Guile, I called it a heathen. Gives me a vine whip, and I took a crit to the face. Called 2 Gorillians heathens. They both crit me.
Called the undead Tyrannosaurus a heathen. Gets crit.
Which should have killed me, but no, he decided to save me. Yeah, I still hold
Well,
that against him,
I'm
though.
not gonna lie. I jumped down his throat for you.
That, yes. That definitely warmed my heart as literally as you started, the entire party decided to save Hector.
I was just like, I'm gonna jump into its mouth.
And you performed I think it was, you did a squat. Pickup.
I squatted its jaw. I jumped into its mouth, put my hands on the roof of its mouth, and pushed.
Yeah, this is nice having 2 fucking shield walls.
It's great. I like standing inside of an Ogren.
And then it was Guile that used his Raven, I think.
He's
to use
Raven
healing
to
word.
use a spell that he shouldn't have been able to use through his bird.
Yeah.
Jeebus?
I tried to push him, it didn't work.
Oh shit, what the fuck? I wanted to get there, but I didn't want to get there that quick. You saw that, right?
I just heard Jeebus and I hear the thumping. I'm like, I was just trying to hit the med station, man.
Oh my god. Ogre came running after
Yeet. No, don't kill it. Alright, now you can kill it.
He didn't want to give him payback for me.
No,
Fucking
I
throw-
need to hit snipers with grenades at over 40 meters.
Oh, sorry.
I don't even think you killed it.
I did.
I think I might have hit it. I'm not sure. Either
Well,
way,
there was an
I
explosion
need to
before
hit like
my-
40 of the fuckers to get the new pants. Well, I saw a sniper line. Well,
Yep, he's right up.
after
Oh, that's him. He's back.
After using it, I don't. Ah, that would hit him. Clear the yard. Kill everything. I didn't kill him. I did kill him. I did kill him! I got him.
I rolled that grenade right off of one guy's head into the other two that were coming up.
The holiest thing I could do for my emperor is kill all of you assholes!
All of you are heretics.
Why am I the tank? Both Ogrids shooting missiles into directly next to me.
Because you're in the thick of it, and they realize that you're the threat.
I am the threat.
Not the big ogre who.
Dingus absolutely is the threat.
Not the big.
I'm not
ogre
gonna lie.
Shield and protection.
Crusher good. Eviscerator better.
Yeah, I'd be more focused on the crazy guy flying at me. Was that the extraction? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Big guy shooting grenades. Yeah, would be more my theory too.
Alright, boys. Well, I do work at 8 a.m. and it is now 2:30 a.m.
Yep.
Probably should go to bed.
Yeah, it's 4:30 on my end, so.
I wish I had weekends.
crap.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of whiskey to finish, and I should not let that sit out overnight.
Alright, guys. Good hanging out.
Yep.
See you
It was,
later today.
Good. Yeah, later today, I guess, for you. And us, actually. Because it's at least 1:20 for Moogle.
Yeah. I mean, but it's Saturday, so.
Yeah, lucky you, having weekends off, fucker. I did fucking damn. You know what? Where's my phone? I will post the beginning of session Jeebus to end of session Jeebus.
Oof. I think I got most of the alcohol out of my system already after pissing so much.
I will
That's
be
no
throwing
problem.
up tomorrow morning.
Oh.
I have a weird stomach. Let's just say that. Doctors can't figure out what's wrong with me.
Well, what do you mean? Like,
Oh, yeah. You went through
Oh, that
that
loaded
play,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah. So when I was early 20s, I would wake up and throw up every morning for no reason, even if I didn't drink or smoke or anything. I switched my diet, ate a lot healthier from like 24 to 27 and half of 28. It only came back recently, actually. I would throw up every morning. In the past couple weeks, it's just been like every time I get into my work truck, it's like, all right, cool, time to evacuate whatever's left in my stomach. I've thrown up on the side of the road more
I
than
hate to
most
ask.
people.
I hate to ask. Is it stress?
Probably.
Okay, because I mean, I've heard of some similar situations, but yours is you're like, oh, I do it when I get my truck. It's like, I'm wondering if there's not a trigger.
I'm not. I would not be completely astonished